Adam, are you sure?
Stop it. Right. Yes. I think so. Let's go.
Right, we're going. Right, stop touching stuff then.
Shush. Okay.
You finished?
Yeah.
You finished fiddling?
Yeah. Well,
Positive?
I might have a little fiddle later on.
Right, okay. We're back.
Yay.
It is the Cheap Thrills podcast.
Again.
It's number 21.
Wow.
What's that? Oh, right.
What are you doing?
He's pointing at you.
With all of his fingers?
All two of his fingers.
Normally you say next and then you have to be corrected, so I was
Yeah,
waiting.
I know. That's why I double checked to
Right,
see
so
what the number was.
who's here?
Right, so
Who-
you've got me again, Rob, and we have Raven,
Hello.
and we have Graham,
Hello.
and we've still got Adam.
Yay. What do you mean? What do you say like that for? Were
No
you surprised
reason.
I'm here for like 3 weeks in a row?
That is true. I am very, very surprised.
That's got to be a record, hasn't it?
Well, you know, Battlefield 1's getting boring now.
Is it?
Is the shine wearing off?
Yeah, the DLC will be out soon, so it'll be alright.
Oh, that's right. Right, okay, moving on. This week, it wasn't a very big week. We had Batman Annual number 1, Deadpool Back in Black number 4, IVX 0, Justice League of America 10, Mask number 1, Star Wars Annual number 2, Suicide Squad number 7. We also got in Direct Currents, which is a free DC Comics
Oh yeah, I saw it in the
magazine.
counter, yeah. Did you take one?
I didn't. I didn't know it was free. I wasn't
Free
told
stuff.
it was free.
It's
You
got
mean-
free all over
you
the
mean-
cover.
The shopkeeper let you down?
The shopkeeper let me down. He was more worried about a grumpy customer.
Oh, let's not go there.
No.
No.
Let's not go there.
And we also got in previews, and there's a lot of cool stuff in that.
Yeah.
So, Direct Currents, it is a free magazine. It's all to do with DC Comics, and it's showing, or showcasing rather, some of the new stuff coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
And the next wave of new titles
Okay.
that they're going to be doing, which will include Justice League of America, which is the new Batman Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
pretty much.
You've got two now.
Yes, he has. What else? Batwoman is also in there.
Yeah.
Super Sons,
Sons,
which is Damian Wayne and Superman's son.
Okay.
So it's basically Batman and Superman, but they're kids.
Yeah.
Looks alright, that's quite good. But yeah, it's free, it's on the counter, come it yourself, really.
So are these all in the current timeline? So
Yes.
these are in the Rebirth timeline?
Yes,
So this is the other Earth's Superman's son?
yes.
Yeah, okay.
But that's, yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, what came in this week? Batman Annual number 1. I read that last night.
Good?
It's alright. It's a Christmassy one. It's lots of little stories, all to do with Christmas.
Different artists for each one?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, I like that.
It gives a few existing characters different backstories. They're like reintroducing them into the new Rebirth timeline.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze?
You'll have to read it.
I hated his New 52 origin. That was one thing I hated.
Why?
His wife and everything. It wasn't his wife.
Who was it?
Some woman.
Some other woman.
He
This
just
is
had
my
a
wife.
disorder. He just worked on her and went, oh, I like you.
Alright.
She wasn't even conscious.
So
That's not right.
He's a loony.
so he was the Papa Lazarou of DC Comics.
The Papa Lazarou.
Yeah.
Who's that?
You're my wife.
You're my wife now.
You've not seen that?
Hang on.
League of
That's-
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh no, I couldn't watch that.
Oh, could you not?
No.
Why not?
It's
No,
too
no.
sinister.
Really?
It really is sinister.
I know it is.
I just didn't like it.
That is... Roxall's kind of like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah. There's parts of the island that are like that.
There are parts of the islands that are like the beginning of American Werewolf in London.
Yes.
When they walk into the pub and everyone stops and look at them.
That genuinely happened to me once.
Did it?
In a pub in Newchurch.
Did
we
Rick
walked
Mail
in.
stop playing chess and look at you?
Yeah, he did, yeah. He wasn't happy. We walked in, the barman looked at everyone looked at us, saw that we were with one of the local guys from the village, and then was like, oh, it's alright, he's egging. And that's it, everyone carried on doing what they were doing. Weird.
So what would happen if you
I think they
with
would have
someone?
eaten us.
You reckon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, there's tomorrow's joint sorted.
Yeah, that's it.
Gordon Bennett. Right, what else came out? Justice League of America number 10. I know I just spoke about that, but that's the new Justice League of America. This Justice League of America finishes off the story that they left in limbo when Rebirth came out. So we had Justice League and we had Justice League of America.
Okay.
Then Rebirth came out, and because they were slightly behind with Justice League of America and they didn't want any titles out there that weren't Rebirth orientated,
They just stopped.
they just stopped.
All right.
That was nice of them.
That was nice of them. And it's taken 10 months, I think,
Jeez.
for this one to come out. And it's literally one issue and it just finishes the whole thing. Done.
That's a bit strange.
It was really odd, but at least it came out. Finished reading the whole story now.
So you've had to go back and reread
Well,
what
I
you read
remembered
nearly
it.
a year
No,
ago.
I
just
remembered
to
it.
catch up.
But it is annoying.
Yeah.
Very annoying. Star Wars Annual number 2. That was alright. It wasn't nothing special. It creates a new character for the Star Wars universe. Not a particularly memorable one, but I'm sure it'll be one that turns up later on.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad number 7. Raven, you haven't read that yet, have you?
No.
Why not? What have you been reading this week?
He hasn't even got. He can't use the Watchmen as an excuse.
I know.
now.
So what have you been
I
doing?
read Watchmen again.
No, you didn't.
No, there's no way you read that again.
What have you been doing?
It's been a rough month.
What have you been doing?
Oh, he's having trouble.
Go on, what have you been doing?
I've just been playing Witcher now.
You're playing The Witcher.
Which one? Witcher 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I got
Which
it on Xbox.
Witcher?
Which Witcher? Yeah, Witcher 3. It's really good.
I'm enjoying it.
And Minecraft. Again.
I'm building.
Spent all day yesterday playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
And then to tell me, I haven't had any time to read anything.
Oh no, building. Buildings need building. Who's going to build them if there's no one building buildings?
He was building a library. I said, why are you building
I
a
wasn't
library?
building a library. I was watching them build a library.
See, he was just watching someone else build a library. And the reason why he was watching them build a library is because the previous library was
All right.
They built that library too. I got them to build another library right next to it. Now learn off of your mistakes.
You know what? He put on a Green Goblin skin on his character,
Yeah.
right? And then built in Minecraft a Green Goblin glider up in the air. Yeah, he just stood on it and just watched everyone as they were working. Heard an abuse. I could hear him screaming from downstairs. Work faster!
I think you need to get him some help.
I
This
know
is the
what to
fascist
do.
update. Not Minecraft,
that
fascist
happened
version.
That happened last month when I was the Red Skull. They've got good World War One German skins, and it got weird.
Oh God! Right, that's what I've been doing. So, have you read anything,
I
Graham?
have read some stuff.
What have you read?
I read Inhumans versus X-Men 0.
All right.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it bridges the timeline between the end of Secret Wars and AVX. No, the end of Secret Wars and Death of X.
So, Death of X was first.
Yes. Now IVX
Then-
is next.
Well, where does Secret Wars come into this?
Secret
then?
Wars happened before that, and then you got Civil War as well. So it all ties in and intermingles in between everything.
So, what
it's-
order should you read it in?
You should read it in the order that it comes out. But
Which-
what IVX 0 has done is it's sort of filled in the little gaps in between when Secret Wars finish, all the way through Civil War and Death of X. So you read it in the same order
Okay,
it comes
so-
out, because certain parts of it happened before Civil War,
Right.
and other parts of it happen after Civil War. So some of it is a little bit confusing as to what's happening and when it's happening.
Right.
So it just sort of ties up those little loose ends.
Okay. Did all that make sense?
No.
I wasn't listening.
Because there's going to be a quiz at the end of this.
I wasn't listening. Sorry. What Dave?
Did your brain melt?
A little bit.
Sorry, Graham, go on.
That's
That was very interesting. Carry on.
X-Men
Yes,
92.
Oh yes, that's
It's still
fantastic.
behind the counter.
Still behind the counter, waiting to be bought.
Yeah.
There's only 2 issues to buy.
We'll get them bought then.
Yeah, well, when there's nothing else worth buying.
Yeah.
You know what? For months and months and months, all Graham said was, "Is that all I've got?
Yeah.
Is that all I've got?"
Yeah.
And my answer was, "Order more stuff then."
So I have.
Is that all I've got?
And now
I haven't got enough
you
money.
Don't buy it.
It
Yeah,
just
now
stays behind the counter.
I've got all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. What else did you read?
I read. Can't remember what I read.
You can't remember.
No. Oh, I read Mask #1.
How was it?
Ooh.
It was really good.
Yeah, I want to read it.
It's
Right.
really
Is this
good.
a mini series or is this going to be ongoing?
No, it's an ongoing.
Right.
It's not exactly the same as like the 80s cartoon and toy line.
Is
but
it like modernising it?
It's slightly in certain aspects. Like Matt Tracker's not a sort of 30-something blonde-haired white guy. He's a black teenager.
Oh, okay.
Some of the other characters, their backstories are slightly different on how things actually happen, as far as differences from the cartoon and the comic. But it all kicks off after events from the Transformers comic books in IDW.
Is there lots of destruction in it?
There's a bit of destruction in it.
How much?
Quite a bit.
Oh, cool. That's all right then.
So I was reading that Star Wars, the Transformers comic for a while, the IDW one.
Yes.
Where the Decepticons win and the Autobots have to leave the planet.
Spoilers?
Yeah.
Was that a movie?
Right.
It's really good. They're really good comics, actually. The early not the real early IDW ones, but
That leads me quite nicely on to previews this month. It has in Previews UK. So we can easily get it. It's going to be available in Smiths or anywhere like that, but we can do it cheaper. They are going to be reprinting all of the Transformers Marvel comics in hardback.
It's the Marvel UK stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
nice.
And they're doing it the same as what the DC ones are and the Marvel ones and the Judge Dredd ones are. And so it's $9.99 every 2 weeks. You get a hardback book.
Oh, is
really,
this that
really thick.
Diagnostic or whatever
Yes.
they are?
Diagostini.
Duggy. Yeah.
But they're going to do a Transformers one.
So the first one's going to be what, $9.99, and then they go up to about 17
No,
quid.
$1.99.
Oh right, and that's it.
No, the first one's $1.99, then the second one I think's like $4.99, and then they go up to $9.99.
Okay.
But they don't go more than $9.99.
Yeah.
So if you like Transformers, it's a good way of getting all the old stuff.
Yes.
I'm not a particular massive fan, but they're good value money. You know, when you get a hardback book for $9.99. But I'm getting too many. I'm getting the DC ones and I'm getting the Judge Dredd ones, and I just can't.
I didn't read any of the Marvel Transformers stuff. I read a lot of the IDW stuff, which is brilliant. It was really good.
Because Death's Head was introduced in Transformers.
In Marvel Transformers, yeah.
And then he crossed over into Doctor Who, and then he went over into the rest of the Marvel Universe.
Mm-hmm.
So Doctor Who could turn up and fight Spider-Man.
Let's not.
Maybe not.
Let's not.
Surprised
Sylvester McCoy fighting Spider-Man.
You know, no, Colin Baker.
Whatever.
But I'm surprised they haven't done that many crossovers with Doctor Who.
No.
You can easily do it. Don't know.
Depends on.
Well, they
who's
do it
got-
with everything else, don't they? Judge Dredd versus
Yeah.
RoboCop and
I suppose it
Alien.
depends on who's got the
never
franchise
did
at
that.
the time.
Poppins.
Judge Dredd versus RoboCop and Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
I'll read that.
Chimney.
Drock you.
Yeah.
Drock you, Poppins.
Yeah, that's it. A magic umbrella.
Right, did you read anything else?
No.
Raven, did you read anything?
No.
Graham, did you read anything?
My name's not Graham.
Oh, it isn't it?
No.
Adam, did you read anything?
It isn't it? I did, yes.
What did you read?
We'll talk about it later.
Oh.
Bloody hell. Right, okay. That's what we went through this week.
What?
Right, what happened this week?
Stuff and things.
We did have stuff. Billy D. Williams,
Yes.
Lando Calrissian,
Yes.
has been cast as the voice of Two-Face in the Lego movie. Which is brilliant. It's a fantastic idea, because anyone that watched the original Tim Burton movie in 1989 knows that Billy D. Williams was Harvey Dent.
Yeah.
But he never got to be Two-Face.
Two-Face, no.
So now at least he can. But as Raven pointed out, the toys that are coming out, the Penguin Lego minifig has got a remarkable resemblance to Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
And the Riddler's like Jim Carrey.
So hopefully
Two-Face will look like Lando Calrissian.
They do. He does.
He does.
Alright.
But hopefully they'll get Danny DeVito and
To
Jim
voice
Carrey
the
to do the
characters.
voices.
Oh,
Arnold
okay.
Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze.
Oh,
That's a great idea.
yeah.
I'm not going to do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
No,
I'm not.
I was waiting for it.
I know, and I'm not going to do it. But that's a good idea. I like that casting. What else? The Mummy teaser
Yeah.
for the trailer.
Mm.
It looks good, but do you think the whole idea of these teasers for trailers is a good idea?
No.
It's a teaser for a trailer.
Yes.
No.
No.
Just put a trailer out,
Yes.
you know.
But it gets people excited.
I'm not excited.
No.
Yeah, but
it
it
doesn't.
gets people talking about it.
I'm not talking about it.
You are.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, you're right. It doesn't really bother me if you want to put out a teaser for a trailer. Fair enough, put out a teaser for a trailer. The thing is, if it was something I cared about, then yeah, I'd be into it.
Exactly.
I don't care about the Mummy, so I'm not really bothered by the teaser. If it was a teaser for a Star Wars trailer, then yeah.
Did you watch it?
No.
Did anyone watch it?
Yes.
Did you watch it?
I didn't know that was another one.
I'm really not interested in another Mummy movie.
No,
It's not a sequel. It's a reboot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that makes it any better.
No, it doesn't. Not really.
I quite enjoyed the original one. I thought it was an alright movie. I managed to sit. To be fair, I can sit through.
I like the
any
Mummy
movie, but
the first one.
Yeah,
I
it was okay as a film. It just sort of, I don't know, it was something and nothing really. But I'll just get fed up with seeing reboots after remakes after.
Well, one of the things that they're trying to do at Universal, which is one of the reasons why they're doing this Mummy film,
Make money.
apart from make money,
Make Mummy.
Make money.
Mummy money.
they want to do a shared universe. That's why they're doing it. So they want a piece of the Marvel pie, if you like. And of course, the original Universal Monsters was the original shared universe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing. They're reintroducing all these characters, and then they will
So you're
start
gonna have
crossing
the
them
Wolfman
over.
come back and
Exactly. That's where it's going. Because they did that Dracula Untold, was it? That was the first part.
Was that not terrible?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I think I watched like the first 20 minutes of it.
I don't know.
No, I can just hear collective groans all across the world with that.
That's a different story, totally. Surely. Hearing collective groans.
We don't want to know what websites you look at, bro.
Not that sort of groan.
As
As in like, oh god.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I understand that there is only a finite number of stories that you can tell.
Is there?
Well, yeah,
Have you seen Star Trek?
Oh, don't start. Yeah, but ultimately it's just the story that's been told over and over again. The diversity, heroes win, the baddies.
Well,
die,
it's like
beaten.
computer games, isn't it? There's only
Yeah.
8 different types of computer
Yeah,
games in existence.
And unfortunately, I think a Mummy reboot isn't just.
Even with Tom Cruise in.
Especially with Tom Cruise in.
I don't have a problem with Tom Cruise.
I haven't either. He's a good actor.
I didn't like him until I watched Magnolia. So as soon as I saw Magnolia, that was it. I thought he was great.
I've never seen that either.
That's fantastic.
Have you seen Top Gun?
Yes.
Well, you know his acting range then.
I don't. Let's not talk about Top Gun,
Have you
please.
seen War of the Worlds?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that really wound me up, that did.
What?
That's another classic thing in movies they do that really me off.
What?
Well, you've got War of the Worlds, right?
Yeah.
And you've got him running up a hill. Yeah?
Like Kate Bush said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you've got all of the army guys and they're going up the hill and they're all going into a really big fight.
Yeah.
And he's running to the top of the
And he
hill and
falls
they're
over.
really, really like stretching it
He's
out.
forgot his keys. He's left
Right.
the oven on.
And he's getting to the top of the hill and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a massive battle. And he gets to the top of the hill and it fades out. And you don't see it. And you see the aftermath. And it's, no. If you're going to have War of the Worlds, show me the war. Don't just show me one guy
Running up a hill.
running up a hill with a tank going past him and him going, God, I'm knackered.
Well, they obviously
Running
spent
up
all
the
their
hill of
budget
the
getting
world.
Tom Cruise, didn't they?
Yeah.
They couldn't have a big, large war scene. It's expensive, you know.
But it's so annoying. It's like Game of Thrones used to do that in the first couple of seasons. We've just had a big fight. Have you?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
they're
that.
dead.
It's like that thing, innit? Oh, we'll never make it. Oh, we made it. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
How did you do that then?
Right, anyway, The Mummy, it looks alright. I'm looking forward to it a bit. In fact, interesting fun fact, right?
Go on then.
Watching the original Mummy at the cinema, right? I think this was like
Well, like
opening...
in the 60s.
No, the Brendan Fraser one.
Oh yeah, go on.
up
Sorry.
in 1999. See, that's how I remember, right? And there's a reason why I remember that quite clearly, right? Opening day, The Mummy, we're watching it right at the very beginning, right? And they're in the desert,
Yeah.
yeah, and you got the big face that appears,
Yeah.
and he starts freaking out,
Yeah.
yeah. That was the point that my wife leaned over to me and said, "If you don't give me some sweets right now, I'm going to throw up over you." Right? And it was at that point that I realised that she was pregnant and I was going to be her father with him.
Yay. Yay, sweets.
Yeah. So that's how I can remember that particular point in my life because I was
his wife
watching The Mummy.
threw up over you because
She
you
was
refused to share
threatening.
Rebels.
She was threatening to throw up over
Yeah.
it. So yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with it, but we'll wait and see.
Not really.
Yeah. Right. What else? The CW. The big crossover this week
Yeah.
between Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow.
I've got to say, I'm interested. I am interested in what's going on.
Did you watch it,
I
Graham?
did watch it.
Did you watch all 4 parts?
Well, it was more.
is there like one on
3
each
parts.
part? In each show?
It was 3 parts.
It,
yes,
it was 3 parts.
It
wasn't
was-
4.
was-
It was over 3 parts.
It was documented as a 4-part crossover,
Yes.
but nothing happens in the first part except for right at the very end,
Yes.
in the last 20 seconds.
So is this-
which is then repeated in the next episode
Yeah.
anyway?
Is each part on one of the shows?
Yes.
Okay. So where's the first part?
Supergirl, which isn't really the first part. It is, they say it is, but it's more like a normal episode and things happen.
Towards the
But
end.
I mean, okay, it's slightly spoilery. You've got Supergirl and you've got the existing story that she's going through at the moment. But they'll like sit down for Thanksgiving dinner and this big wobbly, timey-wimey thing, portal appears and they go, what was that? And then it disappears.
Big wobbly timey-wimey thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then about 20 minutes later, and they carry on the story, another one appears. And they're like, oh, there's that. What was going on? It's
And
back
then it
again.
disappears
And then it
again.
disappears again. And then you get right to the very end, and another one appears, and the Flash steps out. That's it. That's the only bit of information you get. But then when the Flash starts, which is part 2, you get the before, why there's all these different wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey things appearing. Right? And you also get the bit that you got at the end of Supergirl
Where he
anyway.
steps through.
Yeah, so you don't really need to watch it. So ignoring Supergirl, right?
I have
Just forget
ignored
about it,
Supergirl.
right?
Well done.
Good job.
Ignored.
So I've
ignored
watched.
it.
I've watched the whole of Supergirl series so far.
What,
because-
just for that?
Because of that
because,
bit.
because I got to the end. I got to the end of season 1. I thought I am not watching the rest of that. It's crap. It's too cheesy for me.
And then there was this thing.
Then I got told, oh yeah, there's a 4-part crossover, so you've got to watch Supergirl. All right, I'll start watching it. How many episodes in is it? Like 3 or 4? Oh no, it's about 8 or 9.
No, yeah.
Oh great, so I've got to watch nearly the whole of it and then get like 30 seconds at the end of that episode. So I'm like, oh, nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Did you like it?
What, the 4-part series?
No, Supergirl.
No. No.
This is, yeah,
I quite like Supergirl.
and that says a lot.
I know. Right, ignoring Supergirl. Shut up.
Yeah.
Right, go on then. What did you think?
The rest of it was okay.
It was good. I
It was-
enjoyed it.
Because it focused on each of the series, but
Yeah.
also advanced the story as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's sort of watching the different perspectives, but not going over the same story and seeing different perspectives. It was like this has happened from this perspective, then the story advances and you're watching it from this. And it was really good. But there was a nice little throwaway line at the end of Legends of Tomorrow.
What
Did
to do with the Atom?
Yes, did you
Ray
notice it?
Palmer, yes.
Yes.
That was just a throwaway line, though.
It was.
It
But
was-
it just acknowledges something that happened beforehand
Yes.
in another film.
In another universe.
Yes.
They're just hinting at more multiverses, which is good. I like all that stuff.
Well, I don't know whether it does. I just think it's sort of just
It's-
a nod,
it's a nod, yeah.
to the actor.
Yeah, there
rather
was
than to characters.
the showrunner for Legends of Tomorrow said, "Don't get your hopes up. It's a throwaway line.
Yeah.
We're not planning anything. They should, but you never know in the future. They might, because that's what the fans want. I want the original Flash TV show guy the actor who played the Flash in the 90s
Yeah.
is now the father of the Flash now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the same actor.
But
Yeah.
also he plays Jay Garrett, who's
Yeah,
the
so
original
he's also
Flash
the
as well.
Earth 2 Flash.
Yeah.
I want him to come back as the Flash from the 90s. They can say it's Earth 38 or whatever, I don't care. I just want him to turn up, dressed in that costume.
Tell him, Rob.
I try. No one listens to me.
No, that is very true.
It's true, they don't.
No.
So all of the DC stuff that we've had in the past, whether it's the old Linda Carter Wonder Woman, or the Michael Keaton Batman, or the Adam West Batman, they
Brandon
all
Routh
happened.
Superman.
Yeah, they all happened, but just in different multiverses,
That's-
different
okay.
universes. See, if they started piecing it all together, I would be a happy bunny. But they haven't started yet. They've hinted at it.
I'd love if they brought Adam West into Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be
And-
great.
But like, you make it like he's over years old, but he's like the Dark Knight Returns Batman from
Yeah.
that universe. So he's like, Adam West playing an Batman. That's what I want.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen. But no, it was good. I liked it. And you're watching the crossover, and it made me realise this is like reading a comic.
Yeah.
You know, they did it pretty well. That's the reason why I like reading them, for interaction and crossovers, and, you know, it's great. I really, really enjoyed it. It was good fun. And you should watch it, Adam.
Okay.
Watch it now.
No.
Okay. Right, what else came out? There was a Watchmen Easter egg
Yes.
in Teen Titans Go.
Yes.
It was a throwaway thing. Did you see this?
No, I haven't seen it.
Right, you know Teen Titans Go, it's a cartoon. It's
Yep.
very kiddified. It's quite good fun, actually, but it's Teen Titans. There's one episode where they visit the Batcave, and as the camera pans round, there's the comedian's badge in a jar.
Oh, I remember. I did read a little bit about this, but I didn't really piece together where it was shown. I thought it was in a comic somewhere, and I thought, well, we know that because that's already been shown in Rebirth.
But that's the first thing that they've done in like media,
Right.
apart from comics,
Right. Okay.
to say, you know, that it's a joint universe. You know, it's connected.
Yeah.
But that's quite cool.
I
Yeah,
really
I quite
hope
like that.
years after Rebirth that's going to be a major stay in the Batcave. I hope
Yeah,
that's like
hopefully.
the giant penny and it just
Yeah.
stays there.
Or the dinosaur.
Yeah. Or the giant Joker card.
Yeah,
I think it should just stay there.
yeah, it should do.
Mm.
Definitely. But it was a good little Easter egg, that. Right, what else? Anne Rice, Vampire Chronicles. The rights have reverted back to her.
Okay.
So, Interview with the Vampire,
Yeah.
The Vampire Lestat, and all the other ones that I've never read.
No.
I've read those ones, actually. So the rights have now reverted back to her, and she's announced that she's working on, or developing rather, a TV show,
Cool.
which would be quite cool,
Yeah.
I think. And it's supposed to go in chronological order.
Oh, okay.
She said the tone of the TV show is going to be the same as like Game of Thrones type thing.
Yeah.
So they're looking at an adult, mature audience.
The way to do it, I think.
That'd be pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
God knows when it's going to get done, but I know that
Or if it's
they've
gonna get
ordered.
done.
Well, I think they've ordered a pilot, but that's pretty much it. That's all I know.
Okay.
Don't know.
Don't know.
Right. Has anyone got anything else they want to talk about?
Not really.
No.
Raven's got his hand up.
Something.
Why have you got your hand up, Raven?
Well, it's a rumour at the moment, but later today it might be fact. I'm just talking about, like, I've been talking about that rumoured Arkham game that they've
Yeah.
been developing. Well, yesterday was the Gaming Awards, and the host who was hosting it tweeted out, like, oh, we got tons of stuff, there might be some backs involved. And then he said, if it isn't shown, I will tell you everything I know about it. So it's got to the point when everyone's got all these little bits, and if you put them all together, it makes sense. So this is probably going to happen. And he said it's going to be announced in the first half of December,
Right. What's going to be announced?
the new Arkham game.
Which
But-
is?
It's the Damian Wayne game.
Right.
No title, but the only logical day it could be announced is today, which is PX, which is a PlayStation event.
Yeah.
But he gave
You're a
up,
PlayStation fanboy, aren't you?
A fanboy?
Yeah.
Okay.
and
You look like one.
it makes sense because WB has like a partnership with PlayStation, so they
Yeah.
like show all their stuff on there. But he's had a few things like the trailer will end on the Penguin, and it has something called the Nemesis system.
Yeah.
And when I found out what this Nemesis system is, because it was in Shadow of Mordor,
Yeah.
and it was like you have to go and hunt down generals.
Yeah, so if you don't defeat the general, they get more powerful.
Yeah, and then like they'll remember
Yeah.
when you failed.
Yeah.
Now, take away the generals and put Batman villains in their
Yeah,
stead.
yeah. That is cool.
That, and it's a day-night cycle,
Yeah.
and you have a vehicle,
Yeah.
and to be
And it's
honest,
in the future.
I think that's going to be an amazing game, and we might get a trailer today.
So is it going to be based on the Shadows of Mordor engine then?
It'll be on the Arkham engine, but it'll take a lot from
Okay.
Shadow. I think it'll be like a side mission kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you might take Two-Face, for example. You might go and take him at Arkham. Later on, there might be a prison escape, and you can go and take that. That's all like what we're speculating, but that is what it could mean.
Cool.
But we'll find out later today
Okay.
if it is. So
Hopefully.
yeah.
Well, if it is, I'll stick it up on underpants on the outside anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Graham, you've got your hand up now. What's
I've
going
got my
on?
hand up. Yeah, one of my favourite authors died this week. Joe Diva.
Oh, I heard. Yes.
Yes, he was one of the first. He wrote one of the first books I ever read, which was Flight from the Dark, which is a
Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf, yes.
I still have mine somewhere.
I've got all of mine somewhere. I've got quite a few bits and pieces that he's written. I was even he even sent me a letter actually, because I wrote to him because I was looking for a couple of books that he'd released a few years previous, and because they were out of print, couldn't find them in any bookshop. So he spoke to some people at his fan club, and they managed to get hold of a copy of each of the books for me. He signed them, sent them to me, and sent me a letter thanking me for
being a fan.
For being a fan, yeah.
That's amazing.
Nice.
So, yeah, unfortunately, he died this week.
That's a shame. I grew up reading his books.
I don't read.
No, you just look at the pictures,
I
didn't
do,
you?
yes.
There used to be pictures in Lone Wolf books.
Yeah.
Not many.
No, not
There's
enough.
more wordy than picturey, though.
More wordy. Too many wordies, words.
Right, has anyone else got their hand up?
No, I've not got my hand up.
No.
Oh yes, no.
No, yeah, I'm not talking. Right, I just spoke to you about this earlier.
Go on then, what?
I've been watching ER.
Er,
Do you remember ER?
I do.
From the
sort of
90s?
vague, yeah.
right,
vague.
I didn't
George
realise that it was
Clooney.
two different things.
There is
What?
There's two different TV shows called ER. One that was in the 80s, and one that was in the 90s. George Clooney was in both of them, weirdly, but they're not connected story-wise. The one in the 90s was written by Michael Crichton about his experiences in the ER as a doctor, and it is genuinely brilliant. I'd forgotten how good it was.
So is that the one that you're watching?
That's the one I'm watching now. Yeah, it's
Right.
like 15 seasons.
Bloody hell.
It started in 94 and ended up in 2009.
Hang on, did that one include the guy that
It
was
has-
in
it-
RoboCop, the one whose face melts?
Yes. It's got everyone in. It's got the guy who plays...
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone you've ever known. Not like-
Really?
not
Oh,
personally.
okay. Winston Churchill.
No, he's
Oh, okay.
unfortunately not in it. Yeah, we could do this bit for ages,
Archbishop-
Rob. Or we could
Archbishop
just
Desmond
assume,
Tutu.
or we could just assume that you go through loads of names and I say no to all of them. It's got Lucy Liu in it. It's got the guy who plays Jigsaw from the Saw movies. It's got the woman who's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., his second in command, the lady.
What, Agent May?
Agent May. Loads. William H. Macy's in it.
Annie Lennox?
Annie Lennox is in it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, she was
Nice.
particularly good. Yeah. Busking.
She was busking outside the hospital.
Such a but anyway, yeah, I know it's probably a little bit off topic, but it is a genuinely great show. Michael Crichton,
He's very good.
yeah, he was a new Jurassic Park film, which is not great.
And then ended up in Red Dwarf.
Yeah. I'm not sure his first name's Michael, is it?
Could be.
Yeah.
I just don't use it.
Is he a toilet attendant?
No,
Oh, funny enough. Okay.
and he's not made of rubber.
With a groinal attachment.
God.
Sucking,
No one wants to eat it,
sucking
yeah.
groinal attachment.
That's going to be the description. right there. Adam wants a sucking
I can
groin
do
attachment.
better. I can do better.
Go on then. Well, go on. Off the top of your head, do a better one. Go on.
No. You'll have to wait. Counting down. Use your fingers and your toes to count it.
Oh.
Right. Westworld.
Oh wait, no, they pushed back at Aquaman, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they pushed back Aquaman the movie by a couple of months.
Aquaman.
I was waiting for someone to do that.
Oh yeah, of course. There was. When was that supposed to be coming out?
It was supposed to be July 2018.
That's a way off, isn't it?
Well, it's a year and a bit. When you think about it, it's only 18 months away, isn't it? Really, from now, and now it's gone to October, so it's only like 4 months.
It's like been pushed back.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
No.
It
Not with
takes
the,
that long
not
to
with the
film
amount
them
of films
anyway.
that they're going to be pumping out.
So they're filming. Oh, that's the other thing. The executive in charge of Warner Brothers said that they're going to concentrate more on the franchises that they own. So you're looking at DC, Harry Potter, and Lego. They're the ones that make them the money, so they're the ones that they're going to concentrate on.
Okay,
So you're going to get more of those films more frequently,
great.
as opposed to standalone.
So there's going to be
movies
more like magical animals and what they're doing films
and Lego sets.
and
yeah.
Lego sets. And,
Yeah, basically
stuff
that we like watching, really.
yeah.
So it'll be like 3 DC movies a year.
Hopefully,
And then 1 year there'll be 4 for Lego
Maybe.
Batman the movie 2.
maybe.
Yeah.
So
And all the animated movies.
what's the next DC movie?
Wonder Woman.
And then Justice League.
That I am excited for, Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Mm.
fine. Right,
Yes,
Westworld.
yes.
Go.
It's good.
Right, episode 9.
Yeah,
we have one more episode
It's totally
to go.
thrown me now.
Is it?
It's absolutely thrown me.
Why?
Because, spoilers, obviously,
Obviously.
the end of this episode, she meets the Man in Black. Whereas that time, that whole storyline time arc thing was supposed to be with the other guy who we thought would turn into the Man in Black.
Ah, now I've already
That
thought
wasn't-
about this one.
Yeah,
I've
because
already-
hold on. Yeah, they're captured. She gets stabbed, runs off. All of a sudden, is like living in a flashback.
Yeah, because the blood goes.
So she's in a flashback.
Yeah.
She goes into the village and there's obviously all those hosts that are malfunctioning or are hearing their bootstraps or whatever they were that they were talking about. Goes downstairs,
Yeah.
sits down with what's his name?
Bernard. Yeah.
Leaves. Everyone's gone, and then
Yeah.
the Man in Black walks in.
Right. But no, how do you know that it wasn't a flash forward?
I know.
You're just assuming that it was a flashback because she was running. That could just be editing.
That's very true. I don't think they're flashing forward.
Yeah,
because
the
it's a
last
memory.
time-
It seemed to me like it was a memory of hers.
No, the last time we saw Dolores, she was running out into the darkness after the massacre at a farm with her mum and dad.
What?
And then, that was the last time we actually saw Dolores.
Yeah, but she's wearing the same clothes now.
Yeah. Well, what's to say she didn't change them at some point? But you then see at the end of the episode, after she runs out, running into Billy's arms, don't you?
Yeah.
So you see a timeline change from the current to past. So this bit with the Man in Black coming into the church, that's flashing
It's
back
it's
forward.
back forward.
So you now see Dolores now.
Yeah. I don't know. It's confusing, but I like it.
You like being
I like
confused?
being confused. It's great. Yeah.
Well, we've got one more episode, and I was expecting. I mean, I enjoyed this week's obviously, but I was expecting them to do like a big, honking great spoiler at the end. You know, like, whoa, you've got to watch the last one. But they didn't. It was more of a subtle. So I think that the next episode, it's not going to end with a massive thing.
No.
I don't think. It might, but it just feels like it felt like just another episode. You know, I was expecting something big.
Yeah.
You know, for the last one, but I think they're not going to do that.
But we also now know that the Man in Black has something to do with the park
Yes.
because that woman came in to see him.
Yes. And they're transmitting data.
Yeah. But he is the president of some company.
Well, he's on the board, isn't he?
Yeah.
She said that she wasn't going to force Ford out without complete agreement
Well, it's
from the
Delos,
board.
because she's already said that
Yes.
she's working for Delos.
Yeah. So is he the president of Delos? I know he's never wanted to talk about it, and we also don't know what his real name is yet, do we?
It's Ed, isn't it?
No, that's the actor. Yeah. Well done, Rob.
Thank you.
No, actually, I'm done. I'm not talking to you anymore.
I bet you will.
Yeah, I will.
See, you just did.
Yeah.
Damn it.
There was quite a good scene with Ford and Bernard, where you sort of Bernard thought that he had one over on Ford, but in fact Ford just sort of sat there listening to it, and it sort of I think it adds more meat to the bones of his character, because you think he's just sort of like, just some guy that's.
Well, he is
you know,
God.
he basically is, isn't he? Yeah,
he
because
is.
I mean, you could see that with where he's like giving memories back to Bernard and sort of just rubbing salt in the wound with all this sort of stuff with this is your
He's
rock.
playing with him.
This is the centre of your with his son dying and stuff, and then everything that all your memories and stuff are all centred around that, and this is where all your thoughts come from and stuff. You can see he's not a nice man, is he?
No. Ford is definitely the bad guy in all this.
Yeah.
So, one more episode to go.
Yeah.
It's going to be sad when it finishes.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have to find something else to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the other thing as well. When
Wow.
Dolores went downstairs under the church
Yeah.
Yes.
and she sat in that box.
That is the room where.
That's got to be the thing that happened 30 years beforehand, because she turned around and she said that she was the one that killed Arnold.
Yes, she did. Now, when she went down in the lift, that corridor that she appears in looks remarkably like the corridor from the movie.
Yeah. I still think that these two guys are the guys from the movie, the two friends that came in. I think that they're based on that. Something's going to happen.
I think this time next week, when we do the podcast, we're going to be going, bloody hell, we're going to have to wait until next year.
We're not
We
going to
know
know
nothing.
any more. No.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point? It's going to end like. I just hope it doesn't end up like Lost.
Oh, God. It better not.
No, I think that'd be absolute uproar. if it
Yeah,
is.
the rocks are going to go flying if it's...
Yes, they will. Branches of trees are going to be flying, and it's going to be terrible. Right, is that it?
Yeah.
Right, this week's read. We read The Punisher,
Yes.
black and white.
Mm.
So
It was
it's
coloured.
the... Shut up. This was the 2014 Punisher ongoing. Volume 1 has got 1 to 6, issues 1 to 6 in.
It has.
And it went up to number 20, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So, Adam,
Yeah.
I'll start with you, because
Yeah.
you're obviously a huge Punisher
I do
fanboy.
like some punishment. Yeah.
Oh, that's not...
Told you.
all right, yeah.
I told you.
Yeah, that's quite good. Yeah, all right.
I really enjoyed it. I like his Punisher.
Whose?
Edmondson. Is it Edmondson?
He's the writer.
Yeah, I like the look that they've gone for. It's that kind of
It's very militaristic.
yeah, and to be honest, I think that's how it would be. He
Yeah,
would wear a
it's-
vest. He would
Yeah,
wear tactical gear.
it's like it's set in the real world. You
Yeah.
know, it's not part of the Marvel. I mean, I know it's part of the Marvel universe, but
Yeah.
it's. If you look at the old 80s Punisher,
Yeah.
you know, he's just wearing a black and white jumpsuit,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
gloves.
Yeah,
But this one it's very technical, it's very practical,
yeah,
this is what the Punisher would look like if he did exist.
yeah. I like that.
And it works.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's not bad.
My Punisher is the Marvel Max Punisher. That's when I really
So the old grizzly...
like
hat
the
and
more
half, battle
the
worn.
very realistic. It basically set in our world instead of the Marvel world. So there's
Yeah.
no superheroes. It's just him
Mm.
being a murderous bastard. But this is the first comic that I've read and enjoyed that was set in the actual Marvel universe.
Okay.
The one that has superheroes and supervillains in.
Yeah.
Because they refer to the Avengers quite a lot.
Yep.
And obviously at this point he's beaten the Avengers
Yep.
somehow. Somehow he's
Well,
beaten.
some of the Avengers.
Well, yeah. When you're Frank Castle, you know what. You know.
That in this particular run, they do get certain supervillains
Yes.
to go up against him.
Well, this one has Electro,
Yes.
and I think
It's
the
quite a good
next
fight
one
as
had
well.
what, Crossbones.
Yes.
I think in the next one.
Yep. There's a Captain America villain.
Yeah, yeah. I really liked it. The art style's great. It's really well written. Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I'll read the rest of them. I think.
Raven.
Oh.
Wakey wakey. What do you think?
I enjoyed it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you
Are
read
you
it?
sure?
Did you read it?
Did
In
you just look at the
between?
pictures again?
Random voices. I kill everybody. Oh, I've killed them. Oh no, a supervillain. No, I read them.
Okay, hands up. Who believes Raven?
That's unanimous then, isn't it?
Right.
He
Just
didn't-
for the
he
people
didn't even
listening-
put his hand
Just
up.
for the people listening, no one put their hand up.
Not
including
even Raven. Yeah.
I read it.
Okay, so did you read it?
I did read it.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. Apart
Yeah.
from one plot hole, one plot point that I thought was a bit of a waste of time, which was having a coyote. what was that about? It was like, right, how can we follow Frank Castle back to his lair where all his guns are? I know, let's give him a coyote that we've
that he
shot.
can rescue.
Yeah, he can
That's
rescue
because
it.
he's a
and then-
nice guy.
Yeah. It's to show
It's to
his
humanise him.
humanity.
And then take it for a walk on a lead. Not that it's a wild animal and it'd probably try and bite him. You know?
yeah, but he
Yeah.
made
Yeah,
was
but
nice
they
to
can
him.
relate to each other. They're both wild
Oh,
animals.
okay.
You've got to
Alright.
read the subtext.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was really good. I really
If
enjoyed
that was
it.
the Punisher Max version, you would have just shot the coyote.
Yeah, he would have done. He'd have
And
put
I-
it out of
and
his
he-
misery.
He wouldn't have taken it with him. No.
Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
No, it was good.
I haven't read
It
a
was
lot
good.
of Punisher,
It was.
to be honest.
Haven't you?
No.
Right,
There's
we'll
a
have
few,
to read more Punisher.
Yes.
There's a few crossovers with like Wolverine and stuff that I've read, which are really good. But he's not a character that I've sort of sought out, and you know, he's not one that I've sort of thought, well, he's a bit. I won't bother reading any of that. It just doesn't come up on my radar very often.
Should get the Marvel Max stuff. Should give a read. It's really really good.
It's very, very good.
Yeah.
With the Punisher stuff, I got into reading the Punisher when they did a Marvel UK Punisher title.
Yeah.
It was a weekly.
Yeah.
And that was it. I wasn't really a Marvel fan at the time. I thought, all right, I'll give it a go. And yep, I like him.
Yeah.
And I'm just stuck with him, really. Out of all of the Marvel characters, the Punisher is probably the one that I've read the most.
Yeah.
I've got boxes of it. Literally boxes of the Punisher comics.
Yeah.
But that was good. Right.
I enjoy the new ones a little bit more than those ones, though. Like the ones that are coming out now.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying them a little bit more than that. I enjoyed that one, but...
Why are you enjoying it more?
Well, it's much more brutal.
It's pretty gory, the newer ones.
I give it... That thing goes really fast.
Yeah, it does. It is very pacey.
Yeah, it's action-packed, isn't it? You know, it's like you're watching a film.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I think it's like... it's another drug cartel. He's going to kill all of them.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's what he does.
He's good at that.
I liked it when Electro turned up.
Yes?
Yeah,
Nice.
that was a bit unexpected.
That's what made it good, though, because it
Yes.
was unexpected.
Yeah.
Right, moving on. What came out this week? No, we've done that bit. Wake up, Rob. That was right at the beginning. Why did I say that?
Oh, no idea.
Right, what's coming out next week?
That's better.
Got there in the end. Right, All New Wolverine number 5, Avengers number 2, Big Trouble in Little China, Escape from New York number 3.
You still reading that?
I'm the only one that's reading it. We get one copy in, and it's
that's
for
for
me.
you.
So the fact that I'm telling everyone to read this is the fact you can't.
No.
So you get one copy in, and it's mine.
Yeah.
Green Arrow number 3, Deadpool 23, Harley Quinn number 9, Nightwing number 10, Star Wars Doctor Har number 1, and Superman number 12.
Yeah.
So there's some good bits in there that should be good. I know Nightwing is moving to Bloodhaven, which is his city of choice in the 90s.
Okay.
They're doing a bit of a 90s revival on it.
Yeah.
Bringing back a lot of the villains.
I mean, they're going to take half of Batman's villains away.
No, Nightwing had loads of his own villains.
Do you remember any of them?
Yes.
Which one?
Some. No, there was, who was
There's
it?
that guy with the weird hair?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, and there was the female one. And there was another one.
The short one? The one
No.
with dark hair?
The one which one did he kill?
The other one?
The one with the weird voice.
Something Smasher.
The one with the
Was it
weird
Skull
voice?
Smasher?
I've never heard of that guy.
It wasn't Atom Smasher.
God, you love the sound of your own voice.
He asked me a question. God, bloody hell.
Doesn't make it any less true.
He's just talking, doesn't he?
Oh, right, now he's just going to sit there like that. Like a muppet.
So yeah, they're just
like a
going to
silent
take...
mountain.
Like a silent... Oh, that was terrible.
They're just going to take half of Batman's villains away. That's what they're going to do.
Am I allowed to talk now?
Oh, stop it.
Bit of a tiff going on here.
Right, the read for next week. Raven chose. We
Ooh.
are going to read Star Wars Vader Down,
Yes.
which I think is quite possibly the best Star Wars story ever written.
Oh,
It's pretty good,
I don't know about that.
honestly.
But I'll tell you next week.
So that's the read for this week.
If you read it.
I will definitely read that.
You've got to read
I
it.
will.
And that's pretty much it.
I still prefer my Star Wars story more. My Boba Fett one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talk about that every week.
I want that written down.
But then
Write
write
it
it
down
down
then.
then.
Right, that's it then.
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah,
We're done.
we're done, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.